Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, HeavenClone here, and how y'all doing? Bringing you guys another Fortnite video. So with all the talk about Season 4 and it being right around the corner, I've gotten to thinking about what Epic could be adding to the game in Season 4. As such, I did some research and found 5 things a lot of people seem to think would be awesome if they were added to the game. So let's begin. But before that, if you're interested in more Fortnite content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the video. Now let's get started. So the first item on the list is the Freeze Fuze. This item is a grenade which has the ability to slow down enemies if it explodes near them, but if you hit them directly they are frozen in a block of ice for 2 seconds. This grenade would be a great addition to the game. I'm not sure why they haven't implemented any sort of slowing effects into the game yet, but I'm almost certain something similar is in the works or coming soon. Maybe we'll see its debut in Season 4. Who knows? The second item on our list is the Flamethrower. You can't have a freezing item without having a fire item as well. In Fortnite, the Flamethrower could work in several ways. A short to medium range weapon, the Flamethrower would spew flames. When inside these flames, the player would take heavy damage, and even when he gets out, he'd still be on fire and keep taking a little bit of damage over time. The weapon could also be used for defense. It would be hard to get close to a player spewing flames at you like a dragon, right? I mean, that would be pretty hard. Also, this may be a little far-fetched, but the Flamethrower could even burn down wooden structures. So, for example, someone's stair rushing you with wooden stairs, you just light that on fire and that would like completely melt it instantly, and it would spread to other stairs as well, which would completely knock him down, which would be pretty cool. And that would add another strategic element to the game. Of course, this would have to be pretty much balanced properly, otherwise it could be like really overpowered, but it could be interesting. The ammo type for the Flamethrower could also use the same fuel as the jetpack, so assuming the jetpack will have fuel, so this would essentially add like a new ammo type into the game, which could be neat. The trap chest is a third item which would be awesome if added. It's pretty straightforward. It would be a chest that you could place, and when someone opens it, it would damage the player. It would look almost exactly like a normal chest, except that it has a tiny difference on it, which could fool the unsuspecting player. However, if you pay attention, you'd be able to catch it and see it before you open it. There are actually trap chests in the PvE side of Fortnite already. These are called mimic chests that when opened transform into a monster that tries to kill you. If they brought that over to PvP from PvE as the trap chest, that would be amazing. Fourthly, we've got the speed serum, or flash in a bottle. This is a potion that you drink just like a normal shield potion, except that when you do, it gives you a temporary speed boost. This could be really interesting in a build fight and gunfights, or just to run away from someone. I mean, think about it. If you pop, like you're in a shotgun fight and you pop a speed boost and then you start jumping around them, you'd be able to jump much faster and gunfight with them much faster. It would give you an advantage because you're a lot harder to hit and they're still traveling at the same speed, so you can hit them at, well, the same difficulty, right? So it pretty much gives you an advantage. Also, notice how a lot of the items on this list kind of fit into like a superpower category. Season 4 coincidence? I think not. Our last item on the list, and perhaps the strangest, is the Bloating Bomb. This would be another throwable item like the Freeze Fuze, but what it does is it makes everyone caught in its radius into a giant. These giants would be maybe 2 or 3 times the size of a normal player, which would make them much easier targets. Also, they wouldn't be able to walk through doors because they're so big that they wouldn't fit through the actual doors, so you could pretty much trap them in buildings with this. You could also use it on yourselves to make crazy plays as a giant. I mean, think about it, you're a giant and you're stomping on the noobs, literally. It would be sick, alright? Alright, these are the 5 items I had on my list, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why don't you drop a subscribe? I make tons of cool Fortnite content, so you wouldn't regret it. Also, if you have any other cool item ideas, share them in the comments down below. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.